Once again, welcome to the interview section. I have our one and only Apostle Uyinosa is in the building. Apostle, good morning
sir.
this morning.
Good morning, sir.
Team, go and verify.
Very important.
How's your week been?
Yeah, it has been great.
And I saw you live and direct at the commissioning of JUPSA, which we're going to be talking much more, giving
Yes.
a whole lot, talking about it much more as the program went on. How was the opening section? How was the ceremony? Despite the downpour that day.
Yeah, it was actually a mind blowing. I really appreciate God because I see Edo State moving from consumption to production center because of the level of training that is currently going on within the Civil Service Commission. Now, commissioning that JUPSA last week Saturday is another eye-opener to governance that is no longer business as usual, where you just pick one or two thing, everybody just go there and begin to do whatever they like. But that they now have fresh idea that bringing in education, because education is not scam. The reason why our public service was not functioning before now is because they were not trained. But the governor said no. It is the civil service that is the engine room of government. So if you fail this department, the entire system crumble. So the governor look into the, okay, let me begin to train the workforce, then these people will now help to build the society. So the commissioning of JUPSA is actually an eye-opener. In fact, as I speak to you, sir, it's currently one of the best in the sub-Saharan Africa because of the high-tech technology facility that is there. So it's actually a point where though people all over the world need to begin to pay attention to good governance. So there is no way you can experience good governance without training. So the government is actually working on the mind of the people. So once you work on the mind of the people, it becomes very easy for them to deliver excellently.
All right, now let's look at the idea. Okay, that's a picture, that's a video rolling. Now let's look at the vision of this particular project. Now the governor is saying, we overheard the governor some time back saying, we can no longer keep printing money in Nigeria. We can no longer share the national cake. We all need to go back to the drawing board. That's the reason why this public service academy was actually situated. Now let's look at the impact of training, retraining, and the impact of education on the service delivery of the average civil servant. How does it impact it?
In fact, it actually mind blowing. It changed their mindset, their relationship with people out there, how they render services to our people. So this academy have been able to change the way they think, because once you work on their mind, it becomes very easy for them to deliver. And by so doing, you discover that as of today, those state civil service are currently one of the best in Nigeria because of the level of training, because it changed their mind. Because a student that does not attend class, there is no way that student will know what's going on in the school. So that is exactly what the governor is doing. As of today, we can see the positive change about JUPSA. So the governor is actually putting everything within his power to see how he can teach the people to be educated. Because once you remove education from the system, what do you see? You see anarchy. The people begin to pay lip service, or my kind and not be my own. But today now begin to train them for them to be part of the system by educating them. Now, so they're in the class.
Looking at this video, you observe that we have a large number of young people. Before time, we used to believe that civil service is for older generation. Now we are seeing young people embracing the civil service. How has the governor been able to attract these young crops of Edo youth, Nigerians, to work, to embrace civil service rather than just any other? Look at the faces. We see quite a number of young persons there. How has the governor been able to attract this crops of people?
Yeah, there's a saying that says that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. So how can the youth become the leaders of tomorrow without participating in the governance? So the governor need to bring them into the system, train them, that these old people that have been there, their time will soon fade away. Who will take over? Who will occupy those space? So the governor need to bring them in, make the place attractive for them, making them to see the reason why they need to be part of the system. He opened up the portal. So young men, you come in, we'll get you trained so that you can be part of the civil service commission. So by the time our old men retire, you come aboard. That's exactly what the government is doing. And because the program, a lot of our youth are coming inside.
They're embracing it.
They are embracing it without looking back.
Okay, so we are from your postulation, you are saying that when we had under the tree civil service or civil servant, the youths were repelled. But now we have ICT-driven civil service, it is attracting the youth. Is that
Yes.
your solution?
Yes.
All right. Now let's go further to look at a whole lot of persons have said, okay, a whole lot of persons have said the civil service just employ like 2 or 3% of, or less than 10% of the population of Edo State. How do you react to that postulation, that why spend so much time, spend so much concentration revamping the secretariat, setting up JUPSA, when you can concentrate on something other than this, that a whole number of the populations are involved in, instead of concentrating on just a sector that accommodates less than 10% of the population? What's your reaction to that?
In fact, let me use my normal pidgin English so that people understand, market women. So my people, the truth be say, as of today, the government don't train over 5,000. I mean 5,000. And these 5,000 people, we government don't train, they come from different family.
Obviously.
And they go impact their family.
Sure.
Imagine student, one of the civil servant government train. He go back, tell the papa, tell the mama, tell the cousin, say, she waiting again today. So that one I go market, go say, she waiting again today. So which means all the people where government don't train, so they impact their society positively, because now they go tell the story. Now them go tell the people, say, see what are the experience. So by so doing, those people see the street, go say, Mona come, make them see what they inside. Because now the rat where they inside house, now they tell outside and see what they inside house. So since government don't train these people, my brother, their impact for the society is very wide. Because if you train one person, that one person will come out, go train on that person, go they move.
Okay, are you saying JUPSA cuts across, goes beyond the civil service and attracts other individual, other organization can also be part of this trend?
Yes, even private individual. So many private companies are coming into the system because then they take the advantage of the facility. Because waiting we get for JUPSA, so many private establishments, they don't get them.
So they can bring their staff.
Then they bring their people, they come.
But you didn't tell us that.
And that would they talk so. Then they bring them come. May they come train for this journal, they get public service academy. May they come train them. So by so doing, both the private sector, they benefit from this academy. Not only in Nigeria. There are so many people who say they don't come and do, they ask, how you take do this thing? Because if you know they impact them positively, they no go ask question and they no go come. And there are so many governors for this Nigeria now where they send their various ministry, may they come and study JUPSA.
So are you saying that those states is becoming the heartbeat of the nation again?
Now we be the heartbeat. I will continue to be the heartbeat.
We are rising up to that.
We they get up. So the whole world they see our light. So our light they shine. So that's the reason why they tell our people, say, come, make una stop till they spread bad news. Because the more that they spread bad news, all these positive things that go to suppress them. So that's why Team Go and Verify will say no. We go continue to project the good thing where our amiable governor don't do, so that the mind of people no satisfy.
Okay, now let me take you on this. Why the choice of the name? Now we know, we are aware that it is John Odige Oyego Public Service Academy. Why that name? Why not Governor Obaseki? Why Odige Oyego? Because
now the man first laid the foundation. Now he start the public service. Now he start him. Now he be the pioneer. So as the man start him, he still did the system. So now government can say, see that be the first thing like that. See this person will lay the foundation. He go improve on what this man don't do. Now he name after him. Because what the man put for grant, now better thing. To take train our civil servant. So that's why that name still come back again. So that who they are, as in their life, so we go remember, so person now lay the foundation of this JUPSA. John Odige Oyego. Now, so we need to bring them back, make our people know, say this public service academy they talk so. Now one man now they behind though, his name now John Odige Oyego, former governor of Edo State.
Two quick follow-up on that. Now, this will also strengthen present and future leaders to say, if you start well, your predecessor or your successor can come, complete it, and probably the legacy that was actually started can continue. Are you thinking differently?
In fact, not the role we government do like be that. So which means as you did so, any position where you did, do better thing. Because the next person when they come, it will follow your footstep positively. But some still they we also they put bad thing for grand. Or that person when he come,
Go amplifier.
he go amplify. So me we they say do better thing. So that anybody will go come, he not get choice, but to amplify the good one.
Then somebody also said, which are from when the entire process was ongoing, we were seeing a whole lot of feedback. Somebody said, all right, John Odige is from another party, the governor is from another party. Don't you think the governor should have looked party-wise in naming the place, or you see the governor as a man, as a statesman that thinks beyond party lines, that think the betterment of the generality of Edo people?
My brother, everything will be politics. Party A, party B will they benefit for the same market. So governor look beyond party. He knows that man there for APC.
Okay, you have mentioned the party now.
Yes, now.
Okay.
The man there APC in the PDP. But now the man now they waiting the bill so waiting the commission. Now the man now lay the foundation. So he not see any reason why you can't go name after party A or party B. When it be a person when he do he did the state and our own picking, and our own papa, and our own in-law. So as that can't be, you need to acknowledge who do and make we leave politics. The reason why our society they backward today be say we too they play politics with everything. That be the problem. So the governor, they don't get time for politics. Now to appreciate what they do good thing, acknowledge their work, irrespective of the party where they belong, and everybody go flow. Now, meanwhile, the people that they train for there, some of their members are CAPC, PDP, they see the different party, but they are being trained because everybody that they train for there, they are not just members of only PDP. So automatically, everybody they benefit from the system. So make we go beyond this party. Make we stop them. Make we begin to think development.
And that's what the government is thinking.
Now, waiting on Pastor to be that.
And you think it will have positive impact on the political environment of Edo State?
Yes. So that anybody when he come, he go to look beyond politics. He go begin to do things which will benefit everybody, not just only a party.
All right. Now we are aware that we'll go back to the secretariat, please. I think PD should take us back to the secretariat. From the JUPSA, the product from JUPSA are absorbed at the secretariat.
Yes.
They get to work here.
Yeah.
The various departments, the various ministries are here. Tell us about this high-rising building and the impact it has on Edo State.
My brother, all this building rotting before. If you did this stage, you go know what they talk. This building is rotting. Now, late General Samuel Bermuda and I build them.
Another
About 1975 years, 76 years, now the commissioner. So previous government just come, they never improve on it, they just leave them. So when government come, the man will using a technocrat. They say no, he know if he get this kind of high-rise building for a door and he go the roti and then they occupy our civil service. Now quick, now pump money. You say it be like Dubai now. So if you newly come Nigeria and I tell you, you say that line up in Nigeria, my brother, so people never believe in Nigeria. But the truth be said, the people when they train for JUPSA, all of them are here for the work. If at this place that is one of the best currently in Nigeria,
wow.
Yeah, go and verify. My brother, go and verify. Before this secretariat be say, if you want to go toilet or something, you go on that tree. Don't go on that mango tree. But that country not there again. With free internet facility, they lift, they walk. Light there 24 hours, and I also someone they connect to this place. My brother, this office 5 past some people pile up a bedroom. Even some of the workers now they know one green come out. Why? Because of the place, the place fine, the place cool. So that is the reason why the kind of money we government don't put for this state secretariat, every one of us we must embrace them, we must encourage them, we must make sure that waiting the government don't start, it go finish them. My brother, me and Dave very happy for the kind of money we got for that secretariat.
All right, so now let's look at the secretariat. Let's unbundle the secretariat and begin to ask questions. Now, a lot of persons have said the secretariat was done it's not a new project, it's not a fresh project. How come it seems as if the aid of the governor or the media people are trying to amplify it as if it was done today or it was done yesterday. It was done probably a year or two back or so, or the project is still ongoing. What's your reaction to that particular thought?
My brother, the project is still ongoing. Block B secretariat. Now last year, then they finish on the park entered this year. The palm house, they don't start the renovation of the palm house now. So it be almost every year, governor they work on one of the building.
Okay.
So not be saying just renovate everything once. No. This block B secretariat, now last year they finish on November. So they start to the enter this year. As they finish on, now they enter the palm house, which is block A. So it's a process.
So they started from which block?
They started with block D.
Okay.
From block D to block C.
Okay.
From block C to block B. From block B to block A. Now palm house can be block A. If I did block A, I made the talk so.
So block D, block C, block B have been completed.
They don't occupy them.
And occupied.
Wonderful. So now block A now that they work on, which is the palm house. Now the last building we did there, because the governor if he do B, C, D and leave A, it's not gonna make sense now. So it's not gonna make sense. So the governor do it. If I can't even build treasury house for inside there, he build treasury house, bank there inside. If I would the plan with governor get, they want bring in different crash, they want bring in hospital. It's everything will be inside for workers.
Okay, that means you just drop your kids.
Yes.
At the school or the crèche, then you go to your office.
Just go to your office.
You pick them and you go home.
You just go home.
That would be like more of like an ecosystem.
Now then government the build so what they call them hub. So market, mini market would inside the mini market day, and the way government will come link them, they come link them to Benin Mall.
Okay, that's the chain.
Now the chain of business, which what they call downtown, where business a business district. So as you finish from secretariat in the afternoon or in the evening, you not just need to the cry, they say what I want chop. Just of the worker enter Benin Mall.
No, let's look at the Benin Mall. Let's look at the idea behind the Benin Mall. We know previous governments maybe they had this idea to introduce a mall of a world class mall to Edo State, and we saw a whole lot of bureaucratic incidents. We saw communal issues that truncated that idea. How was the governor able to revive this idea, and we have seen it seeing the light of the day?
Because Governor Basekin are prophets with the people no understand. In fact, I call him or no prophet. They don't take your word. Because they make it because he not be politician. So Governor Basekin are technocrat. Now in fact, the man is study economy. So he looked the terrain. He said, if Edo State now civil service state, no, make it go beyond civil service state. Now begin to create enabling environment. Even when Katakata, the previous people not fit do this more, they not fit. But God, person when he take business, now he come with MOU. MOU na memorandum of understanding. Now he enter partnership with people when he get money. Say, come on now. Oh yeah, my state is very good for investment. Make una come build this mall. My brother, this mall now is going to be one of the best in Nigeria, but not the biggest. You know why? This mall get library.
No, don't go there. That's not coming. Just go around. When you go around, I'll come there. Because the critic of this, so many critics of this mall, they are saying that how can you demolish a library and set up a supermarket? Does it make economic sense? Does it add to the betterment of the state? You should have maintained the library. Critics are saying this project is a good project, but the choice of where to site the project becomes the issue. Why not go to an outskirt to develop or open up another community instead of staying or demolishing an already existing building that got a whole millions or even billions of naira to erect, and now you are putting up something like this? What's your take on that? Because a whole lot of persons are not saying this, they're not taking it funny at all.
Okay, make I ask you one question. You now investor, you go carry your money, go put for community where nothing there. Say you want to open them up. Say you want to go set up business. Let's say you Korea, let's say you want there. You can't say now you be investor. You can't carry your money, you go build inside forest. You can't say you want to put more. How you, no, I don't understand. How you want to do one? How you want to beef up security? No, make we talk now. How you want to get? How people want to come to inside the forest? It's not possible.
Okay.
So now to start from town where people dey, so the investor they look they look the channel where be say their business go dey secure.
And we are aware that it's just a stone throw.
It's a stone throw from different from Ring Grove, from Aduwawa. It's a stone throw.
And also a stone throw from the security apparatus.
Yes. So they dey good location when they be say they will dey secure. So people want invest money where be say their money go dey secure. So meanwhile, some of those people they say they destroy library, blah blah blah. Some of those people not even go there go read book one day.
But maybe their children when
their children not even go because they know nobody maintain her. But as of today, my brother, if you see this more today, the people who they go employ for that, they don't be spirit. Now the human being, now our brothers and sisters, they go work for here. If the library, my brother, now digital library will not be mama yo.
So do you think? Let's look at the library, the fusion of the library to the supermarket. Now let's look at the entire. Supermarkets or shopping complex or a mall of this sort. There will be music. There will be activities moving or going and coming. How do you think we'll be able to manage a library, digital library of its sort, and fuse it with the hustling and bustling, the activities, the hub of activities that will be going on at the same time? Do you think this thing can work concurrently?
Yes. In fact, the club when it did underground.
For the library,
the club for this Binimo, the club this is Binimo. Now that grand day.
Okay, no noise.
No noise. And the library now be this. Now the library be this. Now be this. Now the library, the way they take to one, once you enter, you know we will hear noise. You know we will know what happen around because of the way they take build and the way they take part the place. You know go know. So once you come, your business okay. I want to go library. Pass you go read your book.
Will I not be distracted by the scent and the aroma of what was coming from the
I want because the way they take block them, the way they take do them, you know we will not say library there unless I tell you. Now the truth is this, unless I tell you, with the way they take planner, but with the way they take do my brother, no distraction no. Then from library, from Binimo, now we enter road. So which means both roads still they walk. So as government they build, they also they do road they go. This one there for Ewato. This road there for Ewato. Edo Central. So which means the government just they invest. If they do Jupsa,
touching.
It just touch every area.
Sector.
So it's not easy. This one a road now for Edo Central, for Ewato. So which means as the signatory one day just
the side drain.
then now with two side drainage. Now as government they bring in investors from the IGRO, the money wey they get, they go use and they take they do more road. Because road no they bring money come. But now the business where you bring come, now then you foresee money they do more road. That's the reason why I thank God say they show this road. So everything they go side by side. So the governor just they touch every sector. I can tell you today now, Pastor keep in the late government why I don't see. Where be say they touch every sector. But yet you know if you finish everything, no, that's the reason why we pray for better person. We go continue from where he stop.
What of Emiloka? I think
No, we don't care. Emiloka cannot work for Edo politics.
But do you think it's working for Nigeria?
In fact, now if I thought it work, but it no work for Edo. And those politics they very peculiar. So if you say Emiloka, you are your own. If at some of now they pray, make somebody like Obaseki come back again.
Because of its antecedents.
Because of which it open for grant.
All right, we'll take a short break. After the break, we'll return. Then we'll look at the developmental stride of the governor in areas of roads. Don't go away. The break continues after this break.